Good day, guys. As you all know me, as a mentor, Nasdaq Ninja. So, guys, if you can continue, can you please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified once I upload. Yo, guys, today is so cold in South Africa, guys. I don't know what's happening, but at the end of the day, guys, it's winter this side. So it's so flipping cold. You can see I'm on my two jerseys, but at the end of the day, let's jumping into the chat. So, guys, before I can continue, can you please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified once I upload. So I'm going to actually start with what I'm actually trading now, and which is gold. I'm on gold, trading gold. I know when there's conflicts, it's never a bad thing for gold. It's actually a good thing for gold. So we're going to look for possibilities and actually direction of the market. What is it that we're gonna take? I'm looking for more selling opportunities on gold. I mean on USDT, but more buying opportunities on gold. Do you understand? So I'm just gonna create my current highest point there and my current lowest point. And I'm always, I always say I have a new strategy, but the funniest part is I don't know if I should just jumping into the new strategy and we work on it. Those who are new, they'll just jumping and use the new strategy, or should I actually make them understand the previous strategy so that they can understand the new strategy? I don't know, guys. What do you think? But the best thing is if we use the current strategy, we can just work with the current strategy. So if you can see, this is the point that I'm gonna be working upon, this side and that side. We can just push it to this point. I don't want to like become confused with the below side. I just want to work with more where there's more touches. But don't forget what's happening in the bottom side, because if you forget, the market might touch and you don't know what to do. So what you do is you just have to create your zone there, just for in case the market touches. If the market touches, it means you could be there, and you'll be entering. You understand? So at the end of the day here, I'm just going to create a trend line, a beautiful trend line. This is actually a bullish trend line, and it actually considered us for buying opportunities. You understand? So don't find yourself trying to sell where you can see that this is just a buying opportunity market. You understand? So that's one thing that I want people to actually understand. So we can see here we have a bullish trend. Where can we have our entry point? Exactly at the point where we at. We can have a beautiful entry point pushing to the top side, putting our stop loss below it. If it breaks, we know this is just a change of the market. The market, it will be looking for selling opportunities. You understand? So this is a beautiful trend line. We don't have to even confuse it too much. It doesn't give us like too much confusion. It's so easy to a point that if we use it, we're gonna get the right direction. That's what I feel about it. So let me quickly do this. It's so important for me to actually clone this trend line and put it above the top. You understand? So yeah, let me test my mic if it's still working. And it's so important for me to test it. You might find I'm speaking, but the mic is not actually operating, or the mic is operating. Yeah, we can just push. I don't see its effort there, but I believe it's working. So here, if you can see, we have our buying opportunities. You're just gonna enter a trade. Your first take profit. It's when I talk about profit, I talk about your first food. Where you can actually eat and find yourself being full, but not yet full as you want. But that's one thing that I say. You need to have like a possible take profit. Don't create take profit that are not possible for you to hit. Take profit are not a flex, man, are money that you want to make into the market. So make sure that when you create places whereby you know very well that the market has higher chances of hitting those places. So yeah, this is the trend lines that I like using. And if you have a problem with them, you're gonna contact me on WhatsApp and tell me what is your problem, because I don't have problems with what I'm using. You understand? So if you can see here, it's a proper retest. We just gonna wait for that momentum of the market pushing to the top side, and then we're gonna hit our take profit there. And then this will be our final take profit, and then the other one will be just a bonus. So that's what I see into uh, gold. So let's jumping into NAS 100 and see what is it that we see on NAS 100. On NAS 100, man, I don't like the market that gaps up, down. It becomes confusing for newbies, especially. But we've been trading for too long, man. The only thing that I have realized is you just have to follow the structure of the market. And this is what I actually see. The market is just creating beautiful structures. We don't even have to confuse ourselves than us following the structure of the market. So if you can see, these are the structures. and we're going to create places whereby when the market touches, the market reverses. So here it gives me like a proper selling opportunities. And I always say, if you go to the market with a mindset of already having a direction, whatever you analyze, you're gonna be seeing that direction. So already I feel like the market has to take selling opportunities. So I believe that that is why when I got here, I just saw selling opportunities, So yeah, I believe where it is, we can just take sales and then we milk a bit. When I say a bit, guys, it's not like a bit, but at the end of the day, man, it's not like a long-term trade. We're just gonna just put it here, and then it's USDT, it's not 100, man. We don't have to have like that long-term concept, because it can play around on this consolidation. But from here, we're gonna be moving to the bottom side. I wish I were to upload this video way before you could have seen the entry point, but you're still not late. You can see it's still dropping, and which is a nice thing for both of us. Understand? And then now we're gonna jumping into USDT. I don't see USDT at this point. It means I could have removed it. For what good reason, guys? I don't know. But I could have removed it though. We want USDT. Any for now, it's cool. I don't believe in the difference of them, you know, because over time you learn that that's an excuse of the market. Yeah, this is not the same. Yes, they're not the same. They can never be the same. But at the end of the day, they're doing the same direction. So you don't use them as excuses. You actually analyze and enter the trade. So I'm gonna go to the daily time frame because I'm not sure what I actually see at that certain point. I'm gonna create place whereby the market touches, the market reverses. There's a zone here. I don't know why it sold. I was sleeping, but when I woke up, I had conflicts of what. You understand? Yes, they affect the market, but that was none of my business at the end of the day. My business was to sleep that time. So I'm just gonna look for a possibility of zones that can actually make the market to reverse there. I've been trading zone for too long, guys. This is one of my favorite concept into the market. I don't care who says what, but most of you guys have seen this from me. And the fact that you wanna claim them and move with them, it's okay. I know that in your future part you're still gonna need me. And as much as you see, I'm gonna be discontinuing myself talking about zones. It's going to be a hella movie. So you're gonna need them. So you need to practice, understand them. These are just zones, places whereby the market touches, the market reverses. That's all. And if it once made a bigger movement, it will make a bigger movement way bigger and better. Simple as that. And then we come here, we create a sell opportunity, and then we know very well that we're gonna be pushing to the bottom side. Here we're kind of like having like a perfect trend line that is moving to the bottom side, and which is a good thing as well. It's a good thing because we know we are on a downtrend. We only becomes on an upper trend if we break the downtrend. So we're still on an upper trend now. We're just gonna put the trend line here, noting that okay, my take profit can actually become here, and then the market can reverse at a certain point. But this is a beautiful sell that we're gonna get pushing to the bottom side. This is what we're actually looking for. Understand? So yeah, guys, at the end of the day, guys, thank you guys for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate your time, your effort. You guys been supporting me, guys. Let's push to 100K subscribers, guys. The new strategy will be unlocked. I'm promising you guys, the one of the best strategy I ever used into the market is gonna be unleashed. Let's go. Thank you guys for watching this video.